Hi, I'm Sarah Stowe at Franchising Magazine, and I'm here on the McDonald's stand with Lilian Tartgalia. Lilian, just tell us why McDonald's has decided to exhibit at the Melbourne show.
Well, we've exhibited before in Sydney and we thought it's time to spread our wings and spread it out to Victoria. We have an opportunity for external people to come into our business, be part of our system. We're looking for 20-year plus term. So we think that there's a market here that would be interested in McDonald's.
I guess everyone really wants to know a little bit more about McDonald's. One of my questions would be, what's a typical franchisee look like? Is there a particular characteristic or an age group that you're looking for?
Oh, we'd love to always keep them young, and because we hope that they would fulfil their 20-year term and get renewed if they're strong enough in the business. But we know that a profile for a licensee is someone who really wants to be a long-term business partner with us. They want to invest $600,000 to $800,000 as an initial step into the business. They also have potentially managed a team or been involved in a business themselves, and they are looking to have long-term success with us. Someone who is a hands-on type of person, wants to be in their business day to day.
And I guess there's quite a lot of organisational skills required. I mean, that I imagine somehow that being in charge of a McDonald's is a lot about logistics and team leadership and management.
Oh, absolutely. Managing your team to be the best team, to run your operation is important. We expect that they'll go through severe training and 9 months of intense training to be a licensee if they're approved, and that training really sets them up for success. And then they can work through that with their own team. So that's really important. So if they can develop that themselves and put that through their own team, they're going to have success at McDonald's.
And what about multiple units? Are you looking for people that have the ambition to develop their business beyond just one unit? Is that something particular that you're looking for?
Well, McDonald's is always looking to expand our franchise base. We currently have a 75% franchise market. We look to make it an 80% franchise market. And by doing that, we are growing our individual licensees from single store operators to multi-store operators. The goal is to have about 3.5 restaurants per operator. And at the moment, we're sitting at close to 3. So we're really working hard on growing them and growing them the right way, making them financially stable, have the right people, and have the support from the business, the system, the franchisor being us.
So what are the challenges for someone coming in to the business in terms of, you're saying, building the business and making sure that the stores are profitable? What's the biggest challenge for them?
I guess the challenge is understanding that there's 4 big pillars in our business. You need the right people to drive sales and to drive our quality, service and cleanliness motto, and then you have to drive all that to get the right profit. So understanding there's a balance between all that is really sometimes hard for a lot of people, but in their 9 months of training they get a lot of that insight and understand it to basically the nth degree, so set them up for success. And the challenges are, balancing the cash flow, balancing people movement, or understanding their relationship better with the corporation. Sometimes that in its initial phase is something that they're still learning and trying to understand.
So compliance is at the key for every franchise system, particularly I think McDonald's. Is that a particular trait? I mean, can anybody be a franchisee? Does anybody have those sorts of skills?
I can be honest, I don't think everyone has that type of skill. Throughout their selection process, we put them through 3 days of on-the-job evaluation. In that process, they either decide they love it or hate it. And when they do love it, they do understand that it is a commitment and it is an ongoing process, and the compliance is going to come with this business, whether it's through food safety or whether it's through our restaurant operation improvement process. They will always be exposed to that in this business. So I can say that compliance is available in every business, but it's how well you set it up that you won't feel that it's part of your day-to-day.
And when it comes to the restaurant sites, do franchisees have to find those themselves?
No, restaurant sites all come through from our corporate office, and we all manage that ourselves. So when they come through the selection process, we ask them to put their relocation flexibility in a priority order potentially, and we work with them and try and get the best for them to be as close as home to possible. So 90% of our applicants generally stay in their home state, but we do manage their location.
But I have heard that people say, they can't get a franchise because it's not that close to where they live. They will possibly have to relocate, even if it's within the state.
Yeah, heightening your relocation flexibility makes all the difference. If the more flexible you are, and your opportunity to relocate is higher. So, and relocation generally these days is looking at regional, even in your home state. So to think Metro is going to be available is very slim these days. I'm not saying that's out of the question, but usually we've got existing licensees who are going to expand as per our growth strategy.
So they'll be the ones that will get the first dibs, if you like, at the existing stores within the city.
Yeah, potentially that's how it would work, unless we're seeing a mass exit of licensees who are ready to retire, who have owned those restaurants, and we're looking to fill it in. So it's hard to say at any point in time, but we definitely look at existing restaurants and new restaurants for registered applicants.
So this year, what's the goal, to say the next 12 months? What's the goal for McDonald's in terms of that franchise development?
So we're looking to hopefully have approved 30 external applicants to put them through the process of being through the review board and being approved by our board, and put them through the training. So that's our goal in the next 12 months. Probably a little bit short of that as well in trending, but I think today is the purpose why we're here, is to hopefully fulfil that and get some great applications and drive that part of our business harder and faster.
And you said earlier that you had a great day yesterday. This is the second day of the show. The first day was really strong for you.
Yeah, the first day was very impressive. We had over 200 inquiries. We had a lot of people quite surprised that McDonald's was here, and I think that we're trying to bust some myths, and I think doing this today and over this weekend has been proven that point, that we are open our doors, and some of the numbers and the waiting list and all those rumours that people know about aren't really true, and they were quite surprised by that. So I think as more momentum comes, this will be a successful Expo.
Great. Well, thanks very much.
Thank you. Thank you.